Take a slow breath in and let it fall out gently. Feel your body relax as the night settles around you. Tonight, you will travel through the stars aboard a quiet, shimmering train that glides along rails made of light. Once upon a time, long after the sun had dipped below the horizon, a celestial train waited at the edge of a silent meadow. Its windows glowed with soft twilight blues and warm golden hues. The engine hummed like a lullaby, steady and soothing. You stepped aboard, and the door closed with the gentlest whisper of welcome. Breathe in and out. Your seat cushions you like a warm cloud, soft and embracing. Outside your window, fireflies drift lazily through the air. The train shivers lightly, preparing to move. With almost no sound at all, it rises from the ground. The meadow falls away beneath you. The rails of light appear, stretching into the night sky like glowing ribbons. Stars shimmer overhead. The celestial train begins its smooth journey upward, following a path only it can see. As you ascend, the world below becomes a soft blur. Forests, hills, and rivers fade into velvety darkness. The sky widens around you, deep and calm. You feel your breath deepen. Each inhale stretches gently through your chest. Each exhale washes tension away like a soft tide. Clouds drift past the train, glowing softly in moonlight. When they touch the windows, they leave trails of silver mist that swirl into peaceful shapes before disappearing. You glide higher, entering the hush of the upper atmosphere. Everything outside is serene and weightless. The stars appear closer now, tiny diamonds suspended in the quiet. Some twinkle gently, others glow with steady warmth. The moon hangs above like a lantern guiding your way. As the train climbs, constellations shift slowly around you. Orion leans in greeting. Cassiopeia rests on her celestial throne. The Pleiades sparkle like a handful of distant memories. Their presence feels familiar and comforting, as though they've been waiting for you. Breathe in deeply and release the breath softly, letting your whole body settle deeper into rest. The hum of the celestial engine remains steady, as calming as a heartbeat in the distance. You feel no movement except the gentle glide, smooth as floating on warm water. The cabin glows with soft blues and violets, casting peaceful shadows that sway with the rhythm of the journey. Outside, the earth curves into view, quiet, blue, full of dreams. You watch continents fade into darkness, oceans shimmer under moonlight, and tiny clusters of city lights twinkle like distant stars of their own. Your mind grows quiet. Your muscles loosen. Thoughts drift away like passing clouds. The celestial train shifts direction, turning toward the deeper cosmos. The rails of light extend far beyond the familiar sky, inviting you onward. Nebulas shimmer ahead, soft pinks, deep purples, and glowing blues. You feel drawn to their warmth, like being invited into a dream made of color. The journey has just begun. The stars are your companions. The night is your guide, and sleep is waiting gently, just ahead. Breathe in softly, and exhale even slower. The celestial train glides away from Earth's atmosphere now, weightless and serene. The hum beneath your seat becomes a calming vibration, like a lullaby sung by the universe itself. Outside your window, Space opens like a gentle tide of velvet black sprinkled with countless stars. They glow in every direction, some bright and bold, others faint and shy. You drift among them as though you've always belonged here. The train follows glowing rails that appear ahead of you in flowing arcs of white gold light. They form effortlessly, one shimmering section at a time, guiding the train deeper into the cosmos. Each curve feels like a breath, each shift like a dream forming around you. A soft chime echoes through the cabin, not loud but soothing, like distant bells. Lights dim to a deeper blue, inviting your body to sink further into rest. The celestial conductor, unseen but always present, gently slows the train to let you savor the stars. Nebulas bloom in the distance, soft pink clouds swirling with hints of violet and pale gold. They drift like enormous sleeping blossoms suspended in space. As your train approaches, their colors brighten the windows, bathing the cabin in gentle gradients of twilight. You breathe in and out, feeling the colors settle into your mind like warm paintbrush strokes. The first nebula you pass is calm and blue, illuminated from within by newborn stars. Its light washes across your face like cool moonlit water. These young stars beat with slow, deep pulses, sending waves of faint light across the nebula. With each pulse, you feel your muscles soften further. Behind it, a rose-colored cloud unfurls, drifting like the petals of a giant cosmic flower. Dust and gas shimmer in swirling ribbons. The train glides silently through the edges, and the windows fog with tiny crystalline sparkles, particles of stardust brushing past. A soft breeze of air circulates through the cabin, carrying a hint of lavender and warmth. You close your eyes for a moment, letting the scent sink in. When you open them, a new constellation glows beside the rails. The stars align in graceful curves, forming shapes of ancient stories long forgotten. Some resemble birds with wings made of light. Others look like flowing rivers crossing the sky. The train slows again, allowing you to gaze at a cluster of stars arranged so closely they appear like a glowing nest. These are the cradle clusters, where new suns are born. Their glow is tender and warm, like candlelight flickering in a quiet room. You feel the gentle energy radiating into your chest, steady and comforting. Another deep breath, in and out. Your eyelids grow heavy, but the train keeps guiding you in the softest way possible. The hum beneath your feet is steady, a rhythm your body begins to match. A meteor drifts by, not a streak, but a slow-moving pebble of light gliding calmly through space. Its tail glows faintly, leaving a trail like soft chalk brushed across a dark board. For a moment, it floats parallel to the train before drifting off toward a distant star. Then the celestial rails curve once more. Ahead lies a region filled with shimmering dust clouds that swirl like underwater currents. The train enters this glowing river of stardust, and everything outside becomes soft and luminous. The particles drift around the windows like dancing snowflakes, twinkling with pale silver hues. Inside the cabin, shadows sway gently as the light shifts. You sink deeper into the cushions. The world feels soft and warm. Time stretches out, unhurried, like a long sigh. As the train crosses the Stardust River, a soft glow appears in the distance, a bright, steady star guiding you forward. It pulses like a heartbeat, slow and gentle, calling you deeper into the journey. Your breath slows to match it, in and out, in perfect rhythm. The celestial train continues toward that star, deeper into the quiet cosmic night. You are safe. You are drifting. You are floating in the cradle of the universe. When you're ready, say part 3, and I'll continue the story into the realm of drifting moons and ancient planetary gardens. Breathe slowly, in and out, as the celestial train glides toward a distant shimmer of light. The star ahead grows warmer and brighter, though never harsh. Its glow feels like a gentle hand resting on your shoulder, guiding you deeper into calm. As you approach, the rails bend gracefully, carrying you toward a cluster of peaceful worlds orbiting the glowing star. Each world drifts with slow, elegant motion, as if turning in an eternal dance choreographed by the cosmos. You draw closer to the first world, a pale blue planet wrapped in wide, white rings. Moons drift around it like lanterns floating on a quiet pond. The train slows, allowing you to take in every detail. One moon is covered in shimmering ice, reflecting the starlight in soft halos. Cracks in the frozen surface glow faintly from the ocean hidden beneath, moving with slow, ancient tides. Another moon is coated in soft lavender dust that swirls gently in the planet's gravitational pull, creating delicate patterns like wind-blown sand. You breathe in and feel your chest open with the beauty of it. You breathe out and feel tension melt away. The train shifts course again, sliding past the rings, each particle sparkling like crushed diamonds. They drift and rotate together, creating a soft hum, almost a song, as they pass by. The melody is faint, like distant whale calls filtered through starlight. Beyond the rings lies a second world, one that glows from within. Its surface pulses with soft golden light, expanding and fading in gentle waves. This is a garden planet. As the train drifts closer, you see the surface is covered in endless fields of luminous forests. Each tree is tall and slender, with leaves that shimmer like thin sheets of light. They sway even without wind, responding to the energy of the star they orbit. The glow rises and falls in perfect rhythm, like the planet itself is breathing. Your breath naturally matches it. In, glowing light rises. Out, glowing light fades. Slow, soothing, effortless. The celestial rails curve downward, guiding you along the planet's limb. Below, rivers of soft golden liquid weave through the forests like pathways of molten light. Some flow in slow spirals, others wind toward shimmering lakes that shine like polished mirrors. Firefly-like creatures drift above the treetops, leaving trails of sparkling dust behind them. They move in elegant loops, weaving patterns through the air as if painting the sky with tiny strokes of color. You watch them with a quiet smile forming inside your mind. You feel peaceful, warm, safe. The train glides onward, passing above a valley filled with tall crystalline structures that chime softly as they shift in the faint breeze. Their tones blend with the hum of the engine, creating a lullaby that fills the cabin with serenity. The third world approaches. a moon the color of soft rose quartz. It turns slowly, gracefully, surrounded by a thin veil of glowing mist. The surface is covered in smooth hills and calm plains, each one reflecting a pale, warm hue. Waves of light ripple across the landscape as the mist drifts. The moon seems to sleep beneath its blanket of glow, undisturbed by anything except the slow turning of the cosmos. Breathe in and out, letting this gentle world settle into your thoughts. As the train drifts past the moon, the veil of mist brushes lightly against the windows. It doesn't block your view. Rather, it softens everything into a dreamy watercolor blur. You feel the softness in your body as well, as if every muscle has quietly set down its weight. Beyond the rose-colored moon, a fourth world comes into view. This one is dark, covered in deep shades of midnight blue. Yet glowing rivers carve their way across it like electric vines. The rivers pulse slowly, lighting up wide valleys and winding across mountains. Each surge of light is slow and calm, like the planet itself inhales glowing energy and exhales soft shadows. The celestial train glides above these glowing pathways, offering a view that feels both ancient and enchanted. Inside the cabin, you feel warmth settle around your shoulders. Your breath grows even slower. Your eyelids feel heavier. The worlds fade behind you as the celestial rails lead on, curving toward a new region of space filled with drifting silver dust. The dust shines like snowflakes suspended in moonlight, swirling gently in the quiet. The hum of the train deepens slightly, a comforting vibration that resonates through the floor and into your bones. It feels safe. It feels familiar. It feels like sleep slowly calling your name. Your journey continues, smooth and serene, into the silver-lit expanse ahead. Take a slow breath in and let it drift out softly. Your body grows looser, warmer, more comfortable with each moment. The celestial train glides into a region of space where silver dust clouds drift like slow-moving fog illuminated by moonlight. Ahead, a shimmering glow appears, a wide, curving band of light stretching across the cosmos. It flows like a river suspended in the sky. This is the river of falling stars. The celestial rails guide you toward it, weaving through soft arcs of glowing dust. At first, the river looks like a distant ribbon, thin, delicate, silvery white. But as you approach, you realize it is massive. It twists across space like a cosmic waterfall frozen in slow motion, shimmering with colors so faint they seem whispered rather than shown. The train slows to a graceful glide. You breathe in and out, feeling your heartbeat relax into the river's quiet rhythm. As the train draws closer, you see stars drifting within the glowing current, tiny, newborn lights carried slowly along by ancient cosmic winds. Their motion is gentle, slow enough that you can trace each one with your eyes. They fall not downward, but forward through space, like glowing leaves drifting along a soft stream. The train passes into the outer edge of the river. Silver particles drift past your window, sparkling like small flakes of stardust. Each one catches the light before fading gently into the dark. A soft chime echoes through the cabin as the train adjusts its speed. The hum beneath your feet lightens, becoming a slow, soothing vibration. You lean back, letting the peaceful motion cradle you. The river glows brighter the deeper you go. Hints of pale rose, soft blue, and gold shimmer through the drifting currents. It is a light show without urgency, a cosmic ballet performed at the pace of dreams. You breathe in again. The moment feels warm, calming. You breathe out, letting your body melt deeper into the seat. The celestial rails bend, dipping slightly so the train glides through a denser stretch of the star-filled river. Here, the light grows softer, more diffused. It wraps around the train like misty silk, glowing faintly as it drifts across the windows. You watch a cluster of tiny stars drift past, gently swirling together like seeds caught in a breeze. Some glow brighter for a moment before dimming again. Others leave short trails behind them, traces of their journey through the river. Another slow breath. Your eyelids grow heavier, your thoughts softer. In the center of the river, you see a large, glowing shape. An ancient star on the verge of slumber. Its light is dimming, but peacefully so. It pulses slowly, sending waves of warm glow through the river around it. Each pulse moves through space like a heartbeat. With every pulse, you feel calm expand through your chest. The star seems to breathe, and you breathe with it. The train glides by the sleeping star. You watch its light flicker gently, like the last glow of a lantern before dawn. Its presence fills the cabin with a serene warmth, comforting and deep. Beyond the star, the river begins to thin. The glowing currents divide into smaller streams that drift off into the darkness. The celestial train follows one of the narrow paths, moving at a slow, dreamlike pace. You enter a quieter stretch of space. The river fades into tiny sparkles, like distant fireflies scattered across the night. The cabin grows dimmer, lit by soft strokes of pale blue. Your breath becomes slow, almost weightless, your body fully relaxed. Ahead, a faint glow appears, not bright like a star, but soft like candlelight behind thin silk. The celestial rails curve gently toward it, carrying you into a new region of space where dreams gather like soft clouds. You drift forward, safe and warm, the hum of the engine soothing you deeper into rest. Take a slow breath in, and let it ease out, long and gentle. Your body feels warm, heavy, and deeply relaxed as the celestial train glides toward the soft glow ahead. The silver currents of the Star River fade behind you, leaving the cabin bathed in a peaceful midnight blue. The rails of light stretch forward, guiding the train toward a region of space where everything seems to slow, soften, and rest. This is the sanctuary of quiet worlds. As the train enters this tranquil expanse, the stars around you grow dimmer, not from distance, but from serenity. Their glow becomes soft and tender, as if filtered through velvet. You feel a quiet hush settle over your thoughts, like a blanket gently placed over your mind. Ahead, drifting slowly through the darkness, are the quiet worlds. They are not planets or moons in the usual sense. They are floating sanctuaries, islands of light and calm, each one unique, each one glowing with its own gentle spirit. The train approaches the first sanctuary. It is a small, luminous sphere covered in soft, swirling clouds of pale blue. The clouds move like slow tides, curling around the sphere in delicate patterns. As you drift past, you notice tiny sparkles appearing in the clouds, brief glimmers, like starlight caught in gentle waves. You exhale softly, feeling the peace wash through you. The second sanctuary appears next, a world shaped like a floating, glowing ring. The center is open, but the ring itself radiates warm golden light. Thin beams extend outward like quiet sunbeams frozen in time. Inside the ring, dust and particles drift slowly in spirals, creating patterns that resemble slow-moving galaxies. Your breath naturally slows to match the spiral motion. In and out, steady and effortless. The train continues its glide. The hum beneath your feet softens again, becoming a low, soothing vibration that feels like a heartbeat syncing with your own. Ahead, a third sanctuary hovers in the stillness. This one resembles a garden island floating through space. You can see shimmering trees growing from its surface, tall, graceful shapes with leaves made of translucent crystal. When they sway, they produce faint, calming tones, like wind chimes heard from a distance. A glow surrounds the trees, giving the world a halo of quiet radiance. Firefly-like lights drift among the branches, leaving trails of soft luminescence. You feel your thoughts slow even more, drifting like the lights above the garden. The fourth sanctuary comes into view, a world shaped like a large teardrop suspended in space. It glows from the inside, pulsing in slow waves of pastel lavender and silver. Each pulse spreads outward, gently brightening the surrounding space before fading again. With each pulse, you feel tension melt away. Your shoulders drop. Your jaw relaxes. Your breath deepens into a quiet rhythm. The celestial rails bend, guiding you into a circular path around the sanctuary. The glow washes over you, soft and warm, soothing your mind. For a moment, you feel as though you are floating inside a dream made of color and calm. As the train leaves the glowing teardrop behind, another sanctuary drifts into view. This one is shaped like a cluster of small orbs, all connected by faint streams of light. The orbs pulse in alternating patterns, soft gold, pale blue, gentle rose, creating a slow, calming rhythm. It looks like a cosmic lantern, suspended in stillness. You breathe in deeply and slowly exhale. You feel wrapped in tranquility. The train begins a gentle descent, gliding toward the final sanctuary in this region. It glows with a cool, soothing silver light, like moonlight reflected on still water. The surface is smooth and glass-like, mirroring the stars around it with perfect clarity. As the train drifts closer, the surface ripples, not from wind, but from the energy of your passing. The ripples expand slowly across the reflective world, each one fading peacefully into the quiet. A soft chime rings through the cabin. The lights dim even further, sinking into a deep, restful hue. Your body feels heavy in the best way, relaxed, supported, ready for rest. The celestial rails extend onward, leading the train away from the sanctuary of quiet worlds and into an even deeper region of space where stillness reigns and dreams gather. You remain warm, safe, and deeply calm as the train moves forward. Your breath flows like a gentle tide. Your thoughts drift like starlight. You are carried effortlessly toward the place where the universe sleeps. Take one more gentle breath in, and slowly release it. Your body feels warm, heavy, deeply relaxed. The celestial train glides onward, leaving the sanctuary of quiet worlds behind as the cosmos grows quieter still. The rails of light guiding the train begin to dim, appearing only a few steps ahead before dissolving behind you. Space becomes softer, darker, calmer, not empty, but peaceful, like a room wrapped in velvet shadows. Ahead, a faint glow appears. Not bright, not sharp, but soft and comforting, like a candle flickering behind silk curtains. You are approaching the chamber of the sleeping universe. The celestial rails curve toward it, and the train slows almost imperceptibly, gliding with the smoothness of drifting snow. The hum beneath your seat fades into a gentle whisper, so soft you can barely tell it's there. The glow ahead grows stronger, revealing an enormous, floating chamber, a vast sphere made of luminous mist. Its surface shifts in waves of deep indigo, pale gold, and soft silver. It feels alive, but restful, breathing, dreaming. When the train enters the chamber, everything becomes hushed. The entire cabin dims to a warm, soothing light. Your eyes grow heavy, your breath slower. Inside, the chamber is filled with drifting clouds of starlight. They move gently, floating like feathers in a quiet breeze. Each cloud glows faintly, pulsing with the slow rhythm of a sleeping universe. As you travel deeper into the chamber, tiny specks of light drift toward the windows. They look like stars, but softer, as if they are dreams that the cosmos has released into the quiet. Each one drifts past your view like a tiny wish suspended in time. A cluster of brighter lights appears ahead, swirling slowly in a spiral. It is not a galaxy. It is not a star cluster. It is a cradle of cosmic dreams. These lights are thoughts from the universe itself, gentle echoes of creation, drifting quietly through space. They shift between soft hues of lavender, rose, and pale blue. Their movement is so slow and calm that you feel your own breath sinking with it. In and out. Calm, steady, perfect. The celestial train glides through the drifting dreams. Some linger near the windows, forming delicate patterns before drifting away again. Others swirl in slow circles, like galaxies asleep in motion. As you watch, the lights grow dimmer, settling into deeper shades of silver and blue. The chamber becomes quieter, as though you've reached the very center of its peaceful heart. The train begins to slow further, softly, gently, until its movement becomes almost imperceptible. Ahead, a soft field of glowing mist appears. It looks like a bed of light, welcoming, calm, warm. The rails of light fade completely, replaced by the soft current of the chamber guiding the train without effort. The cabin lights dim to a warm, dusk-like glow. The hum beneath you becomes a soft heartbeat, steady and soothing. You have reached the place where the universe sleeps. The train settles into the mist, floating without sound, without motion. Outside the windows, the chamber's glow wraps around the vessel like a blanket of starlight. Inside, your breath becomes slow and gentle. Your thoughts drift like tiny stars through your mind. Soft, quiet, unhurried. Here, in the chamber of the sleeping universe, everything has come to rest. The stars slumber. The galaxies dream. The cosmos breathes in a slow, calming rhythm that echoes through your entire being. The train's lights dim even further, sinking into a gentle twilight. Your eyelids become heavy. Your body melts into the seat, warm and supported. You feel safe. You feel held. You feel at peace. This chamber welcomes you into its dream. You can let go now. You can drift. You can float into sleep as gently as the starlight surrounding the train. Take one last slow breath in, and let it release softly, carrying you into deep, quiet rest. The universe sleeps. And now, so do you.